This was day 5 of our Iceland visit, and we traveled from Grundarfjörður to Bíldudalur, and it was my birthday, and we had more apple cake. Did we mention about the apple cake? This is the apple cake, and in case you didn't see the apple cake, there it is.
It was just so good, and it was so perfect to find vegan apple cake at just some random place out there.
So, I should mention that it is much harder to get into the West Fjords by car than you think it is. We traveled to the Museum of Sorcery and Witchcraft on the edge of the West Fjords, which was very interesting. This is a museum full of recreations, but they're thoughtful recreations. And this is a curse, and you'll see other such recreations here. We have a stuffed raven here. Then we have the infamous necropants, which are not real, they're just sort of hairy plastic. But the whole museum was like this. Thoughtful recreations put together by a team of historians and thoughtful magical people. This is an important map. It's a map of the witch trials in Iceland. So as you can see, the West Fjords were a very bad place to be a witch. And then we have several recreations of spells and sigils and documents and so forth here. So it was extremely educational from a pagan perspective, from a witchcraft perspective, and it really demonstrated the lingering and robust pagan faith that continued on, and the belief in witchcraft that continued on in the country well after the introduction of Christianity. So this is a random road. We thought we were going further into the West Fjords, and we got lost, and we ended up on this gravel road that we traveled down. And then once we realized we didn't know what we were doing, we went back the way we'd come. And then we traveled up into the West Fjords. And again, I should remind you that if you go into the West Fjords by car, take plenty of time. Because, yes, while some of the roads are paved, many of them are dirt, many of them are gravel, many of them are narrow. Most of them have huge, steep inclines without guardrails, and there are lots of sheep. And during the time that we were there, they were sheep with their babies. The view is stunning. And
that reflection on the water.
Oh, I know. I would do this again in a minute.
And then we're going up this long, arduous climb and into this back, and then I was like, where are you taking me?
I took us well into the West Fjords to a hostel in Bíldudalur, which was up across the tops of mountains and down gravel roads. And you know, there were semi-trucks traveling on these roads.
Right.
Just like these, there were semi-trucks coming the opposite way. And here's the hostel in Bíldudalur. We got there at 10 o'clock at night. This is the way the country looks at 10 o'clock at night. And that's the end of the day.